All right, welcome to Monticello High School as we have basketball action. Tonight, the Monticello Panthers facing Durant. There are 4 basketball games. All of them are going to be live streamed here on Monticello Sports Live. My name is Pete Temple, and with me is Levi Temple, and we're starting with the junior varsity girls game between Durant and Monticello. Levi, how are things going with the Panthers so far this year?
Well, I'll tell you what, Pete. The girls are 3-4 to start off through their first 7 games of the season. Hoping to close out 2021 with another victory here. They are on a 2-game win streak coming off of Anamosa and Tipton. We're seeing a lot of balanced scoring. Not one player shining through the entire team. We've had 5 different scorers throughout the 5 different leading scorers, I should say, throughout the 7 games. Excuse me. Big star from last game against Tipton on December 17th was Bella Mullen with 18 points and 6 rebounds, so you'll know she'll be looking to come off and capitalize off of a good game like that.
Yeah, the Panthers have gotten off to a slow start to the season, losing their first 3, but since then have won 3 out of 4, so they're looking to kind of continue that momentum. This is the final game before the holiday break for this team, and it'll be fun to see what they can do tonight. Durant has a record of 3-3 coming in here tonight, so should provide some good competition, and hopefully it'll be a good game, and we'll bring it for you here tonight. Later on, the boys junior varsity is scheduled for 5:15 p.m., and then the girls varsity is scheduled at 6:15 p.m. I would guess it'll probably start a little later than that, and then the boys varsity at 7:45. So Jeff Carlson and Chase Sternhagen will be here to bring you the 2 varsity games. Levi and I will cover the JV games for you here. So we're going to get rolling here. Let's the Durant Wildcats starting lineup. Number 2, Avery Paper. Number 3, Savannah Meinert. Number 14, Olivia Alpin. Number 25, Addison Schutt. And number 34, Caitlin Hansel. Durant coached by Mary Hoosman. And as I mentioned, have a record of 3-3. Panthers going through their final huddles here, and I'm going to go ahead and hit the button to get us rolling. So for the Panthers, we see Bella Mullen, Marissa Cahill, Sammy McElmeal, Haley Henderson is number 14 starting, and Madeline Kreminga is number 42. We are set to tip it off here. Mullen against Schutt. And we're underway with the girls' junior varsity game. Ball goes out of bounds. Looks like we're going to re-jump. Try this again here. There we go. And now the Panthers have it. Sammy McElmeal brings the ball up for Monticello in the white uniforms of their home look here. McElmeal has it. And Haley Henderson now 14 inside to Mullen. Ball almost stolen there, but Marissa Cahill hung on to it. Panthers will set up again. Just underway the first 30 seconds of this JV girls game with no score. This is Kreminga. Henderson inside for Mullen, and it rolls in. The Panthers get on the scoreboard first. 2-0, and they're putting some pressure on the Durant Wildcats here right away. Cahill and McElmeal trying to trap Paper over there, but she got the ball away. Paper is number 2 for Durant. In the corner here to Meinert. 3-point try. Bounces off no good, but an offensive rebound picked up by Alpin. Alpin, I guess it is. Panthers playing a man defense here, and here's Paper with a shot. Out of bounds and apparently off Monticello, so Durant keeps the ball. Durant Wildcats, one of those teams from the South Division of the River Valley Conference. Monticello, of course, is in the north. Have a whistle. I think we're going to have a foul call here on Durant. Foul is on Addison Schutt, number 25, first team foul of the game.
We're seeing a press here from Durant as well. Both teams trying to apply pressure early and try and get the game in their favor to start it off.
Panthers have broken that press. McElmeal, nice little turnaround, brings it in. Mullen looks, now dribbles, brings it into the lane, puts it up and in off the backboard. Nice shot by Bella Mullen. She's got 4, and the Panthers have 4 with a 4-0 lead.
Kreminga goes down in the backcourt.
Ooh, almost a steal here for Cahill, but ooh, is this going to be a foul?
That'll be a timeout called by the Durant Wildcats.
So not Coach Mary Hoosman not liking what she's seeing so far. 5:14 to go, and the Panthers up to an early 4-0 lead with Bella Mullen scoring all 4 of the points.
Now, if you were watching Monticello Sports Live last year and happened to make your way to any of the JV girls games, you would notice that Bella Mullen has shown some incredible improvement and a lot more confidence with the ball. And it's shown by putting her in the starting lineup, and you can see that she's a lot more confident when she's moving around with the ball and trying to help out her team.
That's something I think is really fun to watch when kind of the light bulb goes on for a player and he or she realizes what they can do and becomes a big factor for the team. And of course it helps the team if you have several players who can help you out, and Bella Mullen has certainly become one of those for the Panthers.
Absolutely.
Durant to pass it in here, trailing by 4. Early stages of this one, and as I mentioned, these junior varsity games are 7-minute quarters instead of 8. Bounce pass, ball comes loose, kicked across the line. They didn't call a kick though. And now McElmeal went for the steal. Almost had it, but it bounced out of bounds, so Durant keeps the ball.
We've seen a very aggressive defense here from the Panthers, not letting much get past them.
Minert gets it into paper. She comes in. Nice bounce pass there, and a foul is going to be called on the floor, I think against Mullen. That's correct. First foul on Monticello. 5 minutes even to go here in the first quarter. Minert to pass it in. Looking, gets it to paper. Back out. The ball bounces over the head of Alpin, but she scoops it up again. Top of the key. Here's a 3-point try from Minert. No good.
Good look.
And Haley Henderson with the rebound for Monticello. Here come the Panthers the other way. McElmeal. Kreminga's down there. She gets, there was a little collision there, and she went down, but lost the ball. No foul was called. Durant comes away with it. Oh, bounce pass, and the girl was setting a screen, Hansel, for Durant rather than looking for the ball. But now Durant gets it back. Paper with a move there to bring it across. Alpin bounce pass then to Shutt. Back into Alpin underneath. And good defense there by Haley Henderson. Shot comes away, no good. Panthers have it. Kreminga up to McElmeal. Ran up against a taller girl there, but now the ball comes away and Durant has it. So the defenses are kind of controlling things so far in this one.
We're seeing some great ball control by Avery Paper. She is being able to work around this tight Panther defense and doing a good job making sure the ball stays secure.
Yeah, Minert and Paper seem to do most of the
good
ball
steal by
handling
Mullen
for the
there.
Wildcats. Here comes McElmeal. Henderson. Oh, Mullen thought about a three-pointer there, but didn't take it. Kreminga tries a shot, no good. And the Wildcats bring it back. We're going to have some substitutions coming up for Durant shortly here. Paper gets it in the corner to Shutt. Now back over to Minert. Shutt again, number 25. Oh, and a foul being called. That's 2, I think, already on Bella Mullen. That is correct. Now we got substitutions all over the place. Coming in for Monticello are 44 Natalie Henderson, 24 Carly Monternock, and didn't see who the third one was. Did you catch that?
Number 10, Ava Capron.
Okay. And a couple for Durant, too.
Nice move by Paper.
And the ball comes down. Monternock with the rebound. Cahill with a long pass to Mullen. She's got to be careful. 2 fouls already. Here's a rebound. One of the newcomers in the game, Caitlin Toft for Durant, number 22, came down with that one. Oops. Girl slipped and fell there.
Bodies are hitting the floor here in Monticello versus Durant.
And the other girl to come in for Durant was Kiara Hahn, number 13. Shot misses everything and out of bounds to Monticello. Still 4-0. Both those baskets were in the first couple minutes for Monticello. Mullen comes out of the game now. And Kremenga back in. Cahill brings the ball up. Nice dribbling there, gets it in. Kremenga with a nice move. Shot is no good. Battle for it underneath. And jump ball is called. Possession arrow will favor Durant. 2:03 to go in the first. Still 4-0 Monticello. This is Paper with it. Back to Savannah Meinert. Guarded there by Carly Monternock. Paper has it again. 3-point try for Meinert. Hits the back of the rim, and now an offensive rebound. That shot no good. Another one and no good. And finally coming down with it for the Panthers is Kremenga. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first. Panther defense has kept the Wildcats off the scoreboard so far. Ball comes away and scooped up there by Toft for the Wildcats. As they try to get on the board for the first time. Ball goes out of bounds. Ooh. Durant keeps it. Sammy McElmeal and Haley Henderson are back in. So both Henderson girls in the game right now. Haley's 14 and Natalie's 44.
Nice move by Paper to work around the defense.
Takes about a 14-footer, no good. Offensive rebound again for Durant. Left-handed dribbling and a
nice move.
Shot off the backboard there for Avery Paper. Gets Durant on the scoreboard.
Paper right there working around the entire Panther defense, trying to find the shot that works best for her.
And the ball is stolen there. This is Addison Doffeld who's in the game for the first time, number 20 for Durant. Comes away with the steal here. 45 seconds to go in the first. Durant looking to tie or maybe take the lead. But the pass over the head of Toft and out of bounds. Monticello gets it back here. And this is Alpin coming back into the game. Now Paper gets a breather for Durant. Haley Henderson works it across the center line. Oh, and it's stolen there by Alpin. And
we got a carrying call.
Okay, I was looking down at my program, didn't see that. Here's Ava Capron, number 10, to pass it in for Monticello. Full court pressure in again here for Durant. Under 30 to go in the first. Haley Henderson gets it across. And they're calling a foul here on Kiara Hahn, number 13, for the Wildcats. 18 seconds even. Left here for Monticello to try to extend this 2-point lead. Into the game here for Durant. Returning to the game, Addison Shutt, number 25. And she replaces Hahn. And immediately goes to the 5 position. Oh, might have stepped over the line there, getting another chance here with the pass in from Capron. Gets it into Henderson. This is Haley Henderson over to McElmeal. Bounce pass in the corner and it goes out of bounds.
Under 10 to go here.
Oh, must have been deflected out. Monticello keeps it. Haley Henderson to pass it in. And nice long pass. McElmeal. She's got room, doesn't take the shot. Capron has it. 3 seconds to go. McElmeal put one up from 3. Oh, bounces off the front of the rim, no good. And that ends a very low-scoring first quarter here in our junior varsity girls game. Monticello 4 and Durant 2. All 4 points for the Panthers. Scored by Bella Mullen. And these defenses have dominated things, Levi.
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing a lot of forced turnovers, but yet a lot of possessions that are taking a lot of time off the clock. And if you're not able to capitalize, that causes low-scoring quarters like this one.
It was kind of opposite. Well, the cliche is always tale of two quarters or whatever, but Monticello, I think, was kept off the scoreboard about the last 5 minutes of the quarter, and Durant didn't score in the first 5 minutes of the quarter. So defenses controlling things so far.
And that's usually what we see from our JV girls, is we see them attacking the other team defensively. When sometimes the offense isn't clicking very well, or sometimes it's not easy to get the best shot, they always are able to rely on their defense to try and make sure the same thing is happening for the opposing team.
The varsity games coming up later. Both Durant teams are, I believe, 1-5 in conference play. I didn't see their overall records. The Monticello boys, I heard this. Did you hear this? They got moved up to ranked 6th in the state now in Class 2A, the Monticello boys.
I did not hear that.
They were 10th last week, but with their 7-0 record and with a win tonight, they'd go into the break 8-0. So big opportunity for the Panther boys. They're playing really well.
Very well-deserved ranking. That team is very strong, and what some would thought would be a heavy drop-off with a big senior class.
Mm-hmm.
They have stuck with it, and they've found a way to continue winning.
And the varsity girls are 5-3. We'll talk more about that later. We're ready to go with the second quarter. Capron looking, and took too long. Couldn't find the open teammate.
And that's just good defense on the inbound by, I believe, oh goodness. Well, whoever was guarding the inbound, she was keeping her hands up and always watching where the ball was going. That's how you guard the inbound.
And the rest of them, too, keeping the Panthers from getting open for the pass. So Durant controls the ball. Addison Doffeld is number 20 to pass it in here for Durant. Gets it out to Paper. She tries a three-pointer. That's off the mark. But an offensive rebound by Doffeld. Takes it in, and a foul. These, I think, will be our first free throws of the game. Foul was called on Natalie Henderson, number 44. That's her first. And that's the fourth team foul here of the half for the Panthers. First one bounces around and bounces out. Bella Mullen comes into the game. And Natalie Henderson goes to the bench. Second free throw here for Doffeld. It is also off the mark. Mullen, fresh into the game, gets the rebound, but then it's taken away. But off the hands of Doffeld and out of bounds to Monticello. Second quarter action with the Panthers. Still clinging to that 2-point lead. Now a little trouble controlling the inbounds pass. It goes out of bounds and the Wildcats get it back. They've been down on this end for most of the second quarter here.
And with only 5 seconds to inbound, it's easy to let your mind get in a little panic, and it's not always easy to make the clean pass when it's there.
The ball might be a little slippery. A lot of girls are having trouble holding on. That one went out of bounds off Paper. Capron to pass it in, gets it into Mullen. Haley Henderson now. Nice pass. Kerminga did a nice job pulling that down. There's Mullen. This is a 2-point try. No good, but an offensive rebound by Sammy McElmeal. Panthers get another shot at it. McElmeal dribbles under the baseline. She thinks about a shot, but gets it back to Henderson instead. Still 4-2 Monticello. Kerminga with it. And Mullen, she's got a wide open three if she wants it. Into Capron, inside, off the backboard, it bounces in. Nice pass from Mullen there.
That was a nice play drawn up by Coach Corey Raker to get the offense flowing and get a wide open look at the basket.
First basket for Monticello since very early in the first quarter.
From Alpin.
Paper has it, McElmeal guarding. Pulls up, shoots, off the mark. And rebound Kerminga. I just smelled some popcorn. That smells really good right now. Here's a steal and a score for Alpin. And now 6-4, Monticello's lead back down to 2. McElmeal says, get away from me. Nice bounce pass inside to Mullen, and she scores. Mullen now is 6. And a timeout being called, I believe, by Durant. Is that right, Levi?
Yeah.
So 8-4, Monticello with 4:58 to go in the first half. Girls JV game, first of 4 games tonight. Monticello has not had a lot of home games. I think for the boys, I think it'll only be their second one tonight for the boys varsity. And the girls will be playing their third one. They started the season against Comanche in a home game where the boys did not play because their season always starts a week or so after the girls begin. So it'll be good to have a home crowd here at Monticello High School.
And you know that Monticello always shows out to support their teams. It'll be nice to see a crowd here again.
You know, one thing I've noticed, too, over the years is how Monticello travels really well, too, even in some of these road games, even some of these really far away games like at Wilton. And
there's some conference games that are just not the most ideal drive, but it's good to see that some Panther fans are loyal enough to their team to make that drive.
Yep, and they do a great job of it, great support. I feel like it's been real positive support this year, too.
Good play by Cahill. Nice pass.
Kerminga with the shot, but no good, and Paper comes up with it. Cahill had that steal and what could have been an assist for her. Paper back and forth and puts it up.
And the foul.
He just switched back and forth for left hand, right hand, drove all the way down. And
she's got great control. One thing I'm noticing is that she's very aware of what direction the defense is facing, and she knows how to take advantage of that to get herself a more open look.
Converts the three-point play.
Very nice move by Paper.
And we're down to a 1-point margin for Monticello. So this one's been close throughout. Nobody's led by more than 4. Now Monticello's been ahead the whole way, actually, but never by more than 4, and Durant has it down to 1 now. Good pressure again by the Wildcats. Cahill with that speed gets it across the line. Long pass over to Kerminga. Nice drive, and no good. Rebound by Doffelt.
Shot might have been tipped away by the defense. It's a little hard to tell from this angle.
Avery Paper gets it in. The shot by Alpin, no good. Offensive rebound, Toft, and that one was no good. I mean, Doffelt, 20. And ball out of bounds off Monticello. Meinert has it now and guarded by Haley Henderson. Tries to get it inside. Nice reach there by Natalie Henderson to, ball went off Durant. So Natalie did a good job there to put some pressure on the Durant girl, and ball went out of bounds. The Panthers have it. Here's Haley Henderson driving in. Bounce pass to her sister Natalie. 2-point try here. Nice shot.
Good.
Just inside the 3-point line. Cahill scores for the Panthers and makes it a 3-point game.
That's a big basket to stop the momentum that Durant has been gaining.
So 10-7, 2 points for Cahill. Ball bounces around and thrown out of bounds. The Panthers get a chance here now to extend this lead. Hahn came out of the game for Durant. It looks like Shutt is back in, number 25. McElmeal stops and pops, and no good.
In and out. Good shot.
Battle for the ball there. Now I believe a jump ball will be called. So the possession arrow keeps it with Monticello. 3:11 to go here in the first half. Panthers by 3, and it's been a defensive battle, but it's been a good one here so far. Kerminga. Nice pass back to Henderson, and she pops from outside. That's the biggest lead for Monticello now. at 5 points at 12-7.
Oh, thread the needle right there.
Shot is no good. And coming down with the rebound is Cahill. Oh, she might have stepped on the line there. 2:53 to go. Second quarter. Bella Mullen has 6 points for Monticello. Avery Paper has 5 for the Durant Wildcats. 3-point try by Minert. Bounces off the far end of the rim. Paper gets the offensive board, though, puts it up and in.
Oh, my. That burst of speed, it's just hard to defend that at an angle like that.
So Paper now has 7. Durant back within 3. Ooh, Cahill barely got over the line there before it was an over and back. Now this is Carly Monternock. Pass is stolen here by Paper. Nice play, Cahill coming from behind and knocking away from Avery Paper.
And one thing that you can count on from Cahill is aggressive defense, whether on both sides of the court, really. Whether it's right after a rebound or to start a press, or you can always count on her to be aggressive and go after the ball.
Well, traveling call here. Yeah, might have taken just one little extra step. Turnover gives the ball back to Durant. Yeah, Cahill has that speed too. She's very quick and was a member of that cross-country team for Monticello that took 3rd in the state last fall.
Sometimes if she's not careful enough with that aggressiveness, the refs will catch it, and it can end up affecting her negatively in the fouls.
Team fouls at this point. Under 2 minutes to go and a half. Monticello has 5. Durant has 3, so nobody's in the bonus. Panthers leading by 3. Where's the Cahill? Bounce pass inside. Turnaround shot, no good. And this is a rebound. Almost a steal, but out of bounds. Getting that rebound there was Mariah Alpin. There's 2 Alpin girls on the Durant roster. Olivia is number 14 and Mariah is number 12. Mariah's in the game right now. Paper, almost a trap over there. Minert has it now. Paper thought about a long 3, but didn't take it. Mariah Alpin. Minert for 3, no good. Ball bounces around. About 4 different girls touched that ball before it went out of bounds. But apparently last touched by Monticello. And coming out of the game here is Caitlin Hansel, number 34. And a foul coming up. And Carly Monternock might have been hitting the face there a little bit. She's holding her mouth a little bit. Official asks her if she's okay. She nods her head yes. So 2 free throws coming up here for Addison Doffelt, number 20. Bounces around and in. Doesn't have to be pretty, just has to go in.
Absolutely, shooter's bounce.
That cuts the margin to 2. Second one. That might have hit that strap up there, but they didn't see it. But the ball comes away, and Durant gets it again. This is Minert with it, guarded closely by Ava Capron. Minert loses it, bounces out of bounds. Monticello gets it back. Leading 12-10 here with 57.1 seconds to go in our first half. Cahill gets the ball into Madeline Kreminga. Now back to Cahill. Capron now. Natalie Henderson. Guarded there by Caitlin Toft. Cahill tries to drive into the lane. Here's a 3-point try. Carly Monternock, no good. And the ball rebounded there. Whistle, and there is a foul being called here on the Panthers. I think that's going to be Natalie Henderson. No, I was wrong about that. It was Carly Monternock, number 24. Her first. That's the 7th team foul now, so we're going to go into the bonus with just 28 seconds to go. in the half. Durant with a chance to tie the score here. This will be Olivia Alpin with the 1-and-1 opportunity. First one is short. We had a lane violation there on the free throw against Durant, so Monticello gets the ball back. Got some substitutions. Natalie Henderson, Monternock, and Capron all come out. McElmeal's back in, Mullins back in.
Haley Henderson.
And Haley Henderson.
Monticello going to want to look to get at least one more basket before the half comes to a close.
Ball comes loose, and Paper, a great play there. Went to the floor to scoop it up to Meinert there. And now we're down to 12 seconds. Durant with the ball, trailing by 2. Paper tries it with 6 seconds to go. No good. Offensive rebound. Throw up another shot. That one's no good. That's going to do it for the first half. That was Mariah Alpin who threw that one up. And that's the end of the first half here from Monticello High School, with the Panther girls JV leading Durant 12-10. Anything, observations you'd like to make about the first half, Levi?
Well, I'll tell you what, for Durant, Avery Paper, you can tell this might just be a JV girls game, but she is playing like a very experienced basketball player. You can see her vision and her aggressiveness on both ends of the court, and it's paying off, and it's, frankly, I would say the biggest reason why Durant is staying in this game.
And for Monticello, Bella Mullen has 6 points and has done a good job. She does have a little bit of foul trouble. She's got 3 fouls at this point. So that's going to do it for us for the first half. We'll be back for the second half. Pete Temple here with Levi Temple. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in a little bit. All right, back in Monticello High School with the Panther girls JV team leading Durant 12-10. I want to give a shout out to Allie Reches here, who's doing the camera work for us today for these JV games. I'm Pete Temple, and with me is Levi Temple. We'll be announcing the 2 JV games before the pros come in. Jeff Carlson and Chase Sternhagen to bring you the 2 varsity games tonight against Durant.
They are seasoned veterans.
Yes, they are. Boy, what an addition this has been to have these live streams for, people who have relatives who don't, no longer live in Monticello, but have relatives here who play on the team, giving them the opportunity to watch their teams play. And want to give a shout out to the people from the Durant area who might be watching these games tonight. Thanks for joining us here. This has been a good game, a competitive game for the JV girls. We're about ready to go with the third quarter. Monticello up by 2. For Durant, you've got Paper, Meinert, Olivia Alpin, Addison Shutt, and Caitlin Hansel. That's their same starting lineup that they had at the start of the game. And for the Panthers, Macomio, Cahoe, Kreminga, Mullen, and Haley Henderson. First shot of the half is no good. Meinert finds a little bit of room, but dishes back to Paper. And a nice offensive play there by Alpin to come up with that one. Cahoe went for the steal, instead gets the foul.
And that's an example right there. Cahoe, very aggressive on defense, always trying to attack for the ball, but sometimes the players just get in the way of the ball, and that's where those fouls come in.
That is just her first foul of the game, so that's a plus for Monticello.
Absolutely.
Paper tries the right side, now shifts back in, is in the lane, has an open shot. Off the backboard, no good. Macomio went for the rebound, still loose. And coming away with it. She got a little frustrated there, but Panthers got the foul call here. And that one is on Paper. That is her second. First team foul of the second half for Durant. Durant with the full court pressure again. And Olivia Alpin batted that pass away. Panthers keep it, leading by 2. Here's Mullen. She drives it across. Bella Mullen brings it in, puts up a shot. It's short. Macomio with the offensive rebound, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Well, it might not have converted. I do like the look from Mullen, trying to run through the defense to get herself an open look, and it might not have paid off this time, but the aggressiveness is there.
Olivia Alpin was called for her first foul on that one. Macomio makes the first free throw and has one more. Second one off the backboard and the rim, but drops through.
And in low-scoring games like this one, free throws make a world of a difference. Making free throws is always a crucial part of any basketball game, but when the point total is a little bit lower like this one, it's very valuable. Any point counts. Every point counts.
Nice steal there by Haley Henderson, and Monticello regains possession. Macomio, after those free throws a while ago, has 2 points. Mullen waits and now gets it to Kreminga. Haley Henderson just had that steal on the other end to Macomio. Kreminga thought about the shot, chose not to, gets it back to Cahoe. Got some room to drive in, off the backboard,
nice
no good.
Look.
And that is Shutt with the rebound for the Wildcats, who trail
That's
by
an
4.
instance where you're going to want to keep your head up looking towards the basket. Looked like Cahoe was just kind of looking down, making sure that the ball was still in her possession, and looking up at the very last second to try and get a shot at the basket, but keeping control of the ball, but also keeping your eye on the hoop is a very valuable part. And that's something we see from Paper as she drives to the lane confidently.
An offensive rebound there by Hansel, but she couldn't get the shot to go. And the ball out of bounds off Durant. Back to Monticello. Durant with that pressure again. Panthers working across quickly, though. Haley Henderson, and all alone under there is Mullen. A great pass from Haley Henderson, and Bella Mullen scores. That's a 6-point lead for the Panthers.
Mullen with a little bit of a Stephen Curry impression. Shoots the layup and turns right around before it drops through the net.
Long shot by Paper, no good. Offensive rebound. Meinert spins and tries a hook shot and is going to the line. So that 6-point lead for Monticello is now the biggest of the game so far. Substitutions. Kiera Hahn, Addison Doffelt for the Durant Wildcats. Modernock, Capron for the Panthers, and Natalie Henderson. Free throw no good. Cahill went for it, battled for it on the floor. Cahill, look at her scrap for that ball and gets it to Kreminga. And we got a blocking foul here on Olivia Alpin. That's her second.
Well, we typically know who wins those fights for those loose balls.
Yeah, very aggressive play. Got down on the floor and just kept fighting, even though she had two other girls trying to get it from her. She won that battle. Capron looking, gets it over. Nice move there by Carly Modernock to get open so Capron could get it to her. Now back to Cahill. Under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, and the Panthers up by 6. Cahill tries to get it inside to Kreminga, but bounces back. Cahill tries a two-pointer, and no good. Rebound to the Wildcats. Here they come. Olivia Alpin gets it up to Meinert. Panthers by 6. Third quarter. Ball goes between the legs of the Durant girl there, and Cahill comes up with it. Tries to loft a pass to Modernock. Meinert might have taken an extra step there, but there was no call. Meinert is open for a three here. No good. Ball is loose. Capron battles for it and gets a foul call.
Well, I'm sure you know the expression shooters shoot. And while Miner has had plenty of looks from three this game, and I'm not sure she's gotten any of them to fall, but it's important to keep a confident mentality when the shots aren't falling, because eventually they will start to fall, and any points help your team.
That foul, by the way, was on Kiera Hahn, number 13 for the Wildcats. We're not sure how many she has because her number's not up on the board right now. I shouldn't have said that. They don't need to know that.
That's okay. We know what's going on.
That's right. Natalie Henderson tries a shot. No good, but there's an offensive board for Kreminga. And Capron. Cahill now back inside Natalie Henderson again. Here comes Cahill, drives in. Ooh, almost an and one opportunity, but the shot did not fall.
Panthers with a chance now to extend their lead to 8, which would be a very comfortable number.
Yeah, with as few points have been scored in this game, 8-point lead would be pretty substantial.
Well, I tell you what, we probably shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, probably jinxed them right now. Do you believe in that? Do you believe in jinxes?
Well, I've heard Chase Sternhagen jinx Jeff Carlson enough to know, or jinx the game enough to know that it's probably possible. There might be some otherworldly forces controlling the game based on our comments.
Doffelt got the rebound for Durant. And good pressure here by Cahill, and a double dribble call. Shot that one up to Capron and Cahill, who put the pressure on her as she was bringing the ball up the floor. Cahill comes out of the game now. And Haley Henderson is back in.
Cahill clearly having enough of all of these crossover moves from Paper.
There might have been a switch there to put Cahill on her. Panthers by 6. Oh, here's a steal now.
Good steal.
Kiera Hahn goes in and scores.
Nice conversion.
So instead of a possible 8-point lead a while ago, now it's back down to 4.
We really did it, didn't we?
Yeah, way to go. Way to go, both of us. Bella Mullen, she's got 8 points. to lead the Panthers at this point. Haley Henderson can't find room to go. It gets knocked away, but a foul is called. That's Minert. That might be number 7. No, I guess that's foul number 6 for the team. So Durant very close to putting Monticello in the bonus here, and we're not even done with the third quarter yet. That's the first foul on Minert. Timeout being called here by Monticello coach Corey Raker. Big game here for Monticello. They have a 3-4 record, trying to even things up here before they head into the holiday break. And Durant, as we mentioned earlier, 3-3, so I'm sure they're looking at this as an opportunity as well, in their case, to get over the 500 mark. 16-12 for Monticello. Looking at some of those past games, I mentioned Bella Mullen with that huge game at Tipton. Monticello had 35 points in that game. Mullen had 18 of them, along with 6 rebounds. And then at Anamosa, always the rivalry game, no matter what level, no matter what sport. It's always fun to play Anamosa, and Panthers won that one by 13 back on December 14th, a 34-21 score. And Sammy McElmeal had a big one that night with 12 points, and Cahill with 8.
Now, in these past few games, we have, especially these past two, we've been seeing a lot more higher scoring from the Panthers against Anamosa and Tipton, both with 34 and then 35 points. Here with only 16 with a minute and a half left to go in the third quarter, we're seeing that Durant is doing a very strong job shutting down this Panther offense.
McElmeal gets it into Mullen. Left-handed dribble, puts up the shot, and good. Boy, she just looks so confident with that shot.
Bella Mullen now in double digits.
And the Panthers up by 6. 3-point try by Minert. That one goes
and like
in.
I said, shooters shoot. They're going to start falling eventually as long as you stay confident with the shot.
That, I believe, is the first 3-pointer of the game for either team. And a traveling call. You can kind of see or hear the emotion on the Durant bench now as they try to work their way back into this game. They're actually only down by 3 now. So I think we might be headed for a close finish here.
Absolutely. This is going to come down to the wire.
Travel now on Durant, so turnover gives it back to the Panthers. They'll take it the other way. Full court pressure again for Durant. Haley Henderson, left-hand dribble across the line. Back to Capron, who's playing the point right now. Sammy McElmeal. Natalie Henderson. Oh, Capron almost dragged that foot, but kept it in place, so no travel call there. McElmeal needs some help, and the ball is stolen.
Taken away.
This is Hahn with it.
And the foul. A very, very big shot and a big swing for Durant here as they have a chance to tie this game with 19 seconds left in the third quarter.
The Wildcats have gotten some steals on the Panthers, and they've made them count.
What we're seeing is the Panthers are getting right across the half-court line, and they're picking the ball up just a few steps past the line. And as they look for somebody to come up and steal the ball, Durant's taking advantage of knowing that that pass is going to happen. And it gives them a wide open look at the basket, just like we saw there and just like we saw earlier in the quarter.
That free throw ties this game, 18-18. I don't think this game's been tied before. No, it has not. Panthers went up 4-0 early and have led throughout until this moment.
And a turnover by the Panthers gives Durant a chance to take the lead now.
And a full timeout being called here by the Wildcats.
Smart timeout call by Durant's head coach as they try to drop one last shot to try and take the lead going into the last period of the game.
So Durant has scored the last 6 points in this game. And we mentioned about the steal moments ago by Kira Hahn. She had a steal a couple minutes before that and scored on that one too.
She's doing a great job of predicting the Panthers' offense in the front court.
On has 5 points for Durant, and Paper has been shut down in the second half. She had 7 at halftime and still has 7.
I'd imagine that's what Coach Corey Raker was focusing on in the halftime huddle, was trying to slow her down, as she was the main reason or the main source of scoring for the Wildcats. And now they are forced to find other methods of scoring, and as you can see, they are successfully finding them.
Yep, that's when you need other people to step up, and that's what the Wildcats have done here to get back in this. Bella Mullen leads the Panthers with 10.
Panthers looking for a big defensive stop here to try and slow down this momentum.
16.5 to go here in this third quarter. Tie game now. There's a long quarterback pass.
Oh, almost gets it.
Hahn couldn't get the shot to go. Good rebound by Haley Henderson. We got 9 seconds.
Oh.
Pass a little high for McElmeal and goes out of bounds. 6.4 now. So Durant's going to try one more time to put up a last-second shot. Good pressure defense here by the Panthers. Paper has it. McElmeal guarding. 2 seconds. 1. She tries a throw. And
ooh. Looks probably better from here than it did for her. But
yeah, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. So that ends the third quarter, and we are tied here, 18-18. In that quarter, the Panthers had 6 points, and Durant had 8. So we were in for a tight fourth quarter here between these two teams, and just good defensive struggle back and forth. Some steals, some
this is the type of game.
rebounds.
This is the type of game that you love watching and love commentating on. Up here in the booth. It's fun to watch teams that are battling back and forth, and there's no clear decisive winner.
And there's us.
Hello.
Hello. That's about all I have to say about that. You got anything?
I would say that I'm seeing a lot of strong play calls by head coach Mary Huseman. She is doing a good job of drawing up the plays that are confusing the Panthers defense enough to get an open look for close to the basket. As we saw with that last play, you could see that they could have just inbounded the ball right up close to the half-court line and behind the three-point line, but they instead looked to shift around their players towards the basket and get an open look, and they almost converted on it. But
well, this has been a good one. We got 1 quarter to go. And this is only the beginning. 4 games tonight.
if all games show the excitement that this one does, we are in for a fun night of basketball.
Durant had possession first, but they lost the ball. And Cahill with a long pass. McElmeal picks it up. Thought about a shot. Mullen has it. This is Haley Henderson now. And Cahill.
And if you're the Panthers with the look that you had there, you had about three on one look there. You got to do a better job at converting that and keeping your eyes up looking for the open player.
Panthers showing some patience here. Nice pass from Cahill into Mullen, but the shot bounces off the other end of the rim. And Durant with a chance to take a lead for what would be the first time in this game. Minor with a pass inside, shot no good, offensive rebound, another shot.
Durant unable to convert under the basket.
Alpin with 2 of those shots, and Hansel had 1 crack at it.
Ooh.
And a travel call here against the Panthers. Still tied at 18 with 5:47 to go. It's one thing you see a lot in this River Valley Conference is good competition.
Good steal by Mullen. I think, as I mentioned earlier, what we're seeing is a lot of premature halting of the dribble by the Panthers, and that's allowing for that foot sometimes to carry over and cause for turnovers.
That foul was called on Paper. That's her 3rd. And Monticello in the bonus. So Cahill will shoot 1-on-1 here, trying to give the Panthers the lead once again. First one off the front of the rim and no good. Paper got the foul, but
Cahill rips it right away.
Here's Paper again now for Durant. Stops short of the line, gets it across to Minor. She made that big three-pointer late in the third quarter that got them close. Paper tries a three-pointer. That's no good. Offensive rebound, Doffelt. Paper again.
She has the look, but
yeah, they gave her a little room. Decides against the shot.
Good close out there by Cahill.
Alpin, and now
oh,
shot no good there for Shutt. And that was Haley Henderson with the rebound. Here's Cahill now to McElmeal. Tries a shot, and she's hit hard there underneath the basket. So McElmeal will go to the free throw line. 2 shots here, 4:52 to go.
These are very important free throws. Both teams trying to get the upper hand.
And that's the first point of the fourth quarter.
McElmeal shown to be a very consistent free throw shooter, which is proven to be very valuable.
That one is
goodness.
no good. The Panthers do get the lead back, though, at 19-18.
There I go again, jinxing it. I got to be careful what I wish for.
Whoa. Collision there. Minor tries a three off the backboard and in.
Minor having some struggles behind the three-point line early in the game, but she's hitting them now when it counts.
That's Durant's first lead of the game, 21-19. A game like this, any lead, 2 points.
Oh!
Mullen puts up a two-handed shot.
Nothing but net.
Over her head and drops it right through. She has 12 now, and we're tied again.
Maybe not the most traditional shooting for him, but if it goes in the basket, they're going to count it all the same.
Kerminga with a nice job tipping that pass away, and it came to McElmeal. Oh, defender slips and falls.
And that is
over and back there against Monticello.
Unfortunate sequence of events. McElmeal the chance to get around her player, but chooses to look back out.
Caitlin Toft comes in now for Durant, replacing Shutt. Under 4 to go in regulation time. High pass underneath.
Good look inside.
Toft, but no good. And a rebound for Cahill, and now a foul.
Durant's going to have to be careful now. Already with 9 fouls, one more and we'll be guaranteed 2 shots at the line for any more fouls.
Despite that, they don't really have serious foul trouble. Paper has 3. And Olivia Alpin has 2 fouls. Cahill on the 1-and-1. First one. Boy, that hung on the rim for a second, then it dropped through. Panthers regain a 1-point lead. Cahill will try and make it 2. And that one bounces, no good. Another foul, I think, being called on Durant here. That's on Doffelt.
And that being the 10th foul, Henderson's going to get 2 shots guaranteed here.
Yep, this is Natalie Henderson. 3:41 to go. Neither team has led this game by more than 6. Durant a while ago took their first lead of the game, a 2-point lead, and since then the Panthers have gotten it back. Here's an offensive rebound off the free throw by Cahill. High pass for McElmeal across the court. McElmeal tries a shot. That one's short, and rebound by Paper for the Durant Wildcats. Minor is trapped there, but she gets it away for Paper.
Look at the defensive pressure by McElmeal and Cahill.
Looks like they're in a 2-3 right now. Bounce pass out of bounds. Turnover against Durant. Panthers up by 1, get the ball back with 3:11 left. Again, pressure here by Durant. Haley Henderson. They want an over and back call, but she wasn't all the way over, I don't believe. And now the ball stolen here by Paper, and a foul being called against the Panthers.
That'll be the third on Cahill.
That's only the fourth team foul, though, for Monticello. So not really close to the bonus yet. That might become a factor later. 1 point Monticello lead, under 3 to go. Minor tries that three-pointer again. She's made 2 of them, but she misses that one. Natalie Henderson goes up high for the rebound.
A wide open look for Cahill.
Oh, it curls and goes off. Mullen had a chance, wanted a foul call there. Oh, a battle for the loose ball and no call. That might have a jump ball call there. Cahill crashes in.
Oh. Wide open look under the basket.
Oh my goodness, this is controlled chaos here. Panthers have it. Haley Henderson drives. No.
Oh, they're going to call it. Oh, a carry.
Carry call against Monticello. That was quite a sequence there. Cahill went over and had a collision with, I think it was Meinert for Durant. And play continued.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't blow the whistle there, but
Meinert has since come out of the game now. I think she got hit in the face a little bit there. Ball gets loose. Oh, Cahill almost had a chance at the rebound. And
smart timeout call there by Coach Mary Huseman.
So Durant takes that timeout. That leaves them with 1 timeout remaining.
With a very busy sequence there, they're going to want to try and slow the pace down a little bit to get a nice clean look to take the lead.
Yeah, this might come down to that last shot. It's been close all the way through. Just to kind of recap on that, Panthers took an early 4-0 lead and then did not score for the rest of the quarter and led 4-2 after 1 quarter. Monticello was up 12-10 at the half. 4 different Panthers scored. They had 8 points in that second quarter, and it was 4 different players getting baskets. Ava Capron had 1, Bella Mullen had 1, Marissa Cahill and Haley Henderson. And then third quarter ended with a score tied 18-18. 3-pointer by Meinert for Durant was one of the keys in that one, and a couple of steals and baskets by Kiera Hahn. One of them was a 3-point play. That enabled Durant to come back from a 6-point deficit and tie this game, and since then it's been nobody leading by more than 2. And now with 2:02 to go, it's the Panthers by 1. Durant with the ball. Full court pressure for Monticello here as Meinert gets it in to Doffelt, back to Meinert. Pass is too high, and Cahill gets the steal.
And no rush to get a basket here with the lead. You have the privilege to take as much time off the clock as you want, so it's better to play it safe.
McElmeal guarded by Paper. Mullen has it. She's double teamed, gets it away to McElmeal. Panthers running some clock here with that 1-point lead. About a minute and a half to go now. Mullen tries a bounce pass inside Natalie Henderson, and a foul being called on Durant. 1:27. And the foul, that's the 4th foul on Addison Shutt, number 25. Natalie Henderson with Monticello in that double bonus, gets 2 free throws here. That one won't go, she gets 1 more chance. Doffelt and Shutt are there closest to the basket for Durant, open for a rebound. Henderson, free throw won't go, and that was Doffelt who got the rebound. Here come the Wildcats now. Paper gets it over to Meinert.
She has the look, chooses not to take it.
Paper pulls up, shoots, no good. And Durant tried to keep the ball in bounds. And shot tried to knock it off a Monticello player and was unsuccessful, so the Panthers get it with 1:06 left on the clock. Monticello 4 timeouts left, Durant with just 1. Monticello in the double bonus at the free throw line, and the possession arrow also favors the Panthers. And Corey Raker wisely calls timeout. They were coming close to a 5-second violation there on the
Smart
inbounds
call.
pass. And he had 4 of them left, so might as well use it.
Absolutely.
So how do you think Durant will try to get this lead and pull out a win here? Will they be getting the outside shots from Paper, trying to get it inside to one of their bigger girls?
I mean, it's tough to say. They have not really been sticking to one aspect of shooting to try and score. They've taken shots from inside and outside. We know that a lot of the shots from inside have not necessarily found the bottom of the net, but it's definitely a much safer look than trying to shoot a 20-footer. But it'll all come down to what play Coach Huseman draws up and what's looking open for the team. First, they got to play some strong defense here and try and get a stop, or at least get the ball back without fouling.
And on the Panthers side, I suppose just trying to run the clock down as much as you can.
Yeah.
Take a shot if you get a good one, but
no need to take a shot if it's not there. If you can play it safe and just hang on to the ball, and they'll eventually have to foul.
all right, Monticello to pass it in. Cahoe. There's a warning there for a violation there on that inbounds pass against Durant. No calls made. It won't change anything, but just a warning. Cahoe has it, and a nice defensive play there by Olivia Alpin to knock it out of bounds. Panthers will try it again.
And you know that Durant's going to be try to be very aggressive in hopes of getting the ball back on their side of the court.
And that was Meinert going after the steal there. Might have been some contact with
The only flaw with this defense, with this defensive strategy, is if the Panthers. And the steal.
Meinert does not score, but is fouled. She'll go to the line with 1:01 to go.
I was about to mention how the only flaw with that defensive strategy is if the Panthers are able to inbound it clean, they're going to have a wide open look at the basket if they can't get back on defense quick enough. But right there, they take advantage of their strategy.
First free throw is short. Panthers by 1. Durant with a chance to tie right here. And that one bounces away, no good. And we had
bodies are hitting the floor.
Glitch. 3 of them went down there.
That'll be a foul.
Yeah, it looks like it's on Durant, and that means free throws. 1 minute even.
Well, this past 6 seconds has been very eventful.
It's amazing how much action you can get in 6 seconds.
Absolutely.
2 free throws coming up from Madeline Kreminga. This away.
I'd imagine if you're head coach Corey Raker, this is going to be something that you might want to work on in practice or spend a little bit of time on, is shots at the free throw line. With how crucial they are in games, the Panthers are not converting at a steady rate.
That one won't go either. Battle for the ball. Mullen wins that battle. And a timeout call by the Panthers. 56.5 to go.
Good offensive rebound by Mullen. And now the Panthers with another chance to secure the ball and hopefully run some more clock off.
So a back and forth second half here. Durant led 21-19. Now the Panthers have since regained the lead at 22-21. JV boys to follow here. Levi and I will bring you that one. And then the 2 varsity games scheduled for 6:15 and 7:45 p.m. tonight here at Monticello High School. Panthers with the ball and the lead, but just by 1 point. Marissa Cahoe looks to pass it in.
Oh.
Ball tipped away. That was Minard who tipped it. And
That was a
Olivia
good
Alpin who came up with it. So now down by 1, Durant has a chance to regain the lead. Under 50 seconds to go. Paper has it. McElmeal guarding. Gives up her dribble. Now gets it back inside to shot. Goes up. No good, but a foul. 34.8.
Now this is a very, very important trip to the free throw line for the Durant Wildcats. Even one would make a world of a difference.
And this will be 2 free throws here for Addison Schutt. Well, I don't know how many free throws we've seen in this game that have bounced off the front of the rim and off the backboard and gone off. Some of those have dropped in too, but. This is for the tie.
Shot is good. Very, very crucial free throw.
22-22. You can see it there, 34.8 to go.
This puts the Panthers in a very desperate situation to inbound the ball. And look at this, a wide open look for McElmeal. And we got a foul called. And if you're going to send somebody to the free throw line on this Panthers team, that's who I'd want to send to the free throw line.
That was a great pass by Cahoe. She couldn't find anybody close in, so she lofted it over everybody. And McElmeal chased it down.
Like I said, that's the one flaw with that tight press defense.
First free throw is good. That's a 1-point lead for Monticello again. Schutt is back into the game for the Wildcats, replacing Hahn. Sammy McElmeal going to tie her shoe there real quick.
Very good idea.
Second one is also good. So very clutch free throw shooting there for Sammy McElmeal. A 2-point lead for the Panthers. Under 30 to go.
Only
Minor
one
to
timeout
Paper.
left. And a
Ball
steal
is
by
stolen.
Cahoe. And it's a very big basket by Cahoe.
4-point lead, Monticello. We're down to our last 12 seconds.
And
now
Kerminga
another
with a steal.
They're better off
And
just
now they
holding
can just
it.
run it out.
They get a steal, the Wildcats do, but unable to do anything with it in the time that was remaining, and that's it. What a finish here. Some big plays down the stretch for the Monticello Panthers, and they pull out a 26-22 victory. And if that's a sample of the kind of action, the kind of competitive games we're going to see tonight, this will be a fun night here at Monticello High School. Bella Mullen had 12 points to lead the Panthers. And I believe Paper, the scoreboard just went off, but Paper's 7 points, I believe, led the Wildcats. Durant Wildcats dropped to 3-4, and the Monticello Panthers will head into the holiday break with a 4-4 record, having won 4 of their last 5 games. So that's going to wrap it up for us here for just this JV girls game. We got the JV boys coming up. And so we will take a break while we wait for that one. I'm Pete Temple, and Levi Temple with me. He and I will bring you that boys JV game, and then Jeff and Chase to bring you the 2 varsity games later on tonight. Any last comments, Levi?
Drive home safely, Monticello.
Beep, beep.